Righty ho. Let's refresh the page. Okie dokie, people. We're on a refresh. Let's see what we've got going on in the world of Facebook Live. Oh, is that us there? No, that's not us. Oh, let's have a look. Okie dokie. Let's there we are. We're there. Let's have a look. Righty ho. Okie dokie. Hi Dawn, thank you for joining me. I'm just setting the laptop up. Oh, can you hear me all right? You can be my tester, Dawn, as always. Bless you. Oh, there you go. Can you? Okay. Yep. You all right with that? Yep. Yep. Got it? Yep. Hi, Trudy True. Hi, Sylvia. Hi, Sylvia. Right then. Can you hear me okay, ladies?
Yes, Dawn can hear you.
Oh, loud and clear. Thank you, Dawn. I appreciate that. I'll just, I like to just set up a couple of minutes just in case there's any malfunctions. Not me more, look, there's always a malfunction somewhere. Thank you for joining me. This is the madness we're doing tonight, dead easy. I'm starting with the easy stuff to build your confidence up to go for the more umphy stuff. Well, that's how I'm putting it anyway. I'm settling myself in, really. I'm not, I won't lie. I won't lie. Bless you. So hopefully we've got a better connection tonight. We've got better weather conditions. It stopped raining in the West Midlands. So hopefully you'll be able to see this tonight without any glitches, umps and bumps and God knows what else going on. The fairies and the gremlins. How are we doing on time?
58.
58. Oh, 2 minutes. Fabulous.
Hiya, Jackie.
Hi, Ruth. Hi, Jackie. Welcome, welcome. It's playtime. Oh, love it. It's even better because tomorrow we got Amanda. I'm off to the pub. You know me. I'll be in the pub watching with you guys. Get me pointing. Oh, bless. I'm being sent things on Messenger and all sorts. I'm not answering it because I'm with you guys now. So whoever it is, I'll have to wait. Bless. Oh, my gosh, Dawn, did you see the witchy things? Wow, Tracy has really gone OTT. How amazing were those? Loved them. Can't wait to see what else is on there with that sneaky peek. My goodness me. Your mind boggles when you think of witches. My favourite time of year, though. Hi, Marianne. Welcome. Somebody's really chatting to me. Bless. Let me do. I've got pings going, folks. 1 second.
Well, I've just took it off. Just to unclick it.
Oh, as on it. Yes, Trudy True. She's on the ball tonight. She's getting all technical on this. She'll probably disconnect us before you know it. Yes, Trudy True. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely amazing. Little fairies. Hi, Keith. Welcome, welcome. How are we doing on time?
Right, 7 o'clock on
Oh,
the nail.
Fabulous. Give it a couple more. Couple more. I bet you're wondering what this crazy thing is.
Hi, Fiona.
Hi, Fiona. Look at this little beastie. Now, you know how you said about me mum. Hi, Keith. Hi, Agnes. So, mum makes crazy things. This is one of mum's. Hi, Marianne. So this is a funky mushroom with eyes. He's watching you, watching me, watching you. How about that, eh? So mummy's a bit mad. She makes all sorts of nonsense, but yeah. So I thought I'd introduce you to a mum's bit of madness. So there you go.
Oh, Marion likes it.
Oh, fabulous. Right, so I'm going to put that back over with the rest. He's watching you. He's got his eye on you guys. I know, he's mad. I love him myself, so I said to Mum, I said, I want him. He's lovely. He's so cute. He just needs like a little, I don't know. I just like him as he is. He's like, bye anyway. He's got a little arm. Draw. Right. Okay, nothing to do. Let's stop chatting nonsense. Let's play. It's play time. Right then, okay. Bless. Envelopes and little book. Now, the reason why I've done these little books is because I'm always wanting some daft little thing just to scribble on, you know, if you're out and about. And the grandkids are always pinching bits and bobs. And you think to yourself, well, we'll make something. So with these two, we've got all that. I don't know if you can see that, but we've got sparklies. So we've got stickles on. We've got Bumble and Hum. And then I thought, well, it'd be nice just to pop them into like a little envelope. So I thought, well, we'll make them a little envelope. So, if I'm not... And they're really easy. So the booklet is, that's an A4 piece of paper. And these are scraps. So, you know, like we're all talking about utilising our scraps. This is exactly what it is. Hi, Ali, Ruth, Fiona. I'm just cracking on. So, let's pop them out the way.
Losing the signal.
Hi. Well, I'm still here. If we lost it, I'm still here. I might, you know, so there you go. Right then, so I'll put them here so I can remind myself what we are doing. I might have an HRT moment. And then with these, this is one piece of A4, but I have done a book with 2 pieces of A4 paper, and I mean, there's got plenty of pages in these. So you can do them however you want, do whatever scraps you've got, because all this is just scraps. Okay, so Eileen, Marie, Christine, how are you? Thank you very much for joining me. So let's have a play. Let's throw things around and let's do some damage. I've also been playing with some of the backgrounds I've done on Sunday, and I might give you a sneaky peek with them as well. Okay, let's start. So I've got some scraps. Let's see what we got. I've got scraps. We got scraps. We got scraps. We've got scraps. So there we go. Now I just want to say to you, if you're still with me, hi Sarah, Marie, Deb, Lynn, thank you for joining me tonight. Have a look in your, I've got a box where I just, you know, when I'm mat and layering, I just put everything in there, and this is from that. So these are like offcuts from pieces of card I've used. Oh, I've got a nice light up on there. And then these, like I say, bits and bobs. So I thought, you know, so I'm going to use it. And what I'm also going to show you is, when you make a book, if you like to do your scrapbooking and you like to do your journals, I've sewn this one. So yes, I've got a sewing machine. God help us. Hi Sylvia, Deborah, Mariam. So I've actually got a sewing machine and decided to sew. Now, all this one hasn't even been cut or anything, so I'm going to show you how to cut, how to do it, the whole shebang. So if you do like to sew, it's also able to do this sewing. You can use glue, you can use a stapler. It's your choice. It's whatever you've got. Whatever I do tonight, you use whatever colours you want, whatever stamps you want. You do it to your taste. So even though I'm showing you something, it hasn't got to be exactly what I'm doing. It's your interpretation. So go for it. I love it when you're doing stuff and it's like, this is what I've got, but I ain't got it. But don't you worry about it. Oh, she's lost the messages. Hold on, people. Hi, Terry.
I can't see them.
Oh,
I don't know where they've gone.
She wants to see you. You just click there and
right.
it'll come up. It'll come up. In a
Okay,
minute.
thank you.
She's lost the messages, folks. Right. A4. Now, this is a little bit thicker than copier paper. The copier paper I've got here is your normal, you know, what you just put in your printer. And that's going to be the book part. But this is a little bit thicker. And then this is also a little bit thicker. So use what you've got. So A4. Now, this is, I'm going to show you this, the envelope first. So half your A4. So we're going this way over to turn it into like, I don't know, is it like a B whatever size? Hi Terry. But yeah, we're just going to halve it like so. Now you can get your bone folder out. You can be all hoo-ha if you want. But me, I'll just get old fashioned, get a nail. Now I have got a scorer and cutter with me tonight. So all I'm going to do now is just whack that down off. Well, actually, I'll tell you what, let's bring it on screen so you can actually see what I'm doing. So hopefully you can see that, fingers crossed. Let me just see, I'm here already. Look at that, I've got a disaster already. You can tell I'm just a true crafter and just a messy person. but it's the way I like to craft. Right, okay, so all I've done there is halved it. Yeah, now this here, I'll show you a little trick, and I'm glad it's gone really, really harsh like that, because when you've cut your card and you think to yourself, God, that's a mess, then you recut it and then you lose your card. What I do is I get a little bit of sandpaper. You see, it's well loved, my sandpaper is. And I go down the side, only very gently, nothing major, and it gives you the most. In fact, now when you do it on colour card, you can actually take off some of the colour, which I'll show you on a colour piece. But I just want you to see that if you have really bad edges, don't despair. Just literally nice and steady. And I'm sure some of you will know it, some of you newbies out there may not, because if you go over it again, you're going to take off, me personally I would, but I'm going to throw that one on the floor out the way. Let's put it over there. But yeah, so that just gives you a nice crisper edge. Now I do have a thicker piece of card again. These are nicely, so you can just see the difference between the different thickness in card. If you go really, really thick, you're going to have problems then when you are folding it and cutting it, because that's what we want to end up with. So I'm going to show you how to get your template first. So as I'm looking for my scoring border, what's on the board, Miss Ford, and all that, I'm going to use a little bit of thick, and I'm going to show you on the thinner card as well. So let's have a look. Where's my dimensions? You can't go home without them. Right then, so crossways. So this is like the widest and not the thinnest part. So we're going here first, and I'm doing it in the inches. So I'm going at the top of my board. So 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, etc. So the first one I'm going to score will be at 1. I'm going to do it slow, just so you get what I'm doing. Then I'm going to go 4.1. So I'm going 4 inches and the 1, and then I'm doing 7.2, so 1, 2. Okay, so that's 1, 4.1, 7.2, and I'm going to turn it. I've gone clockwise. 0.5, so half an inch, all the way down, and then I'm going to go to where the number 5 is here. So there's a little bit more of a thicker line there, and that's my scoring done. Dead easy. Now for those of you that haven't got a scoring board, you can just measure it out, mark it, do your lines down and cut it. So I'll show you what we're cutting. We're going to end up, I want to turn it that way because that thicker bit is your lip. So I'm just going to show you now. So first thing, you know something, I'm going to do it out. Oh, I'm having a moment already. I've lost the plot. There you go. Move it out the way.
He likes the inches.
Oh, you like your inches?
Visualise it better.
I'm saying nothing, girl. We all like inches. Well, I even having that conversation with you. My mum's in the room. But fair play. Right, so ironette. Now I've either, so you've all put me off track. I've either just chopped off the wrong bit, or we'll utilise it. It's going to be one of those moments. Right, so I'm cutting all the way along. You'll have to, I see I normally score this off, but I'm trying to show you, for those that haven't got the old scoreboards. There. And then I'm going to go all the way, in fact I'm going to come in there. I'm going to take that bit off there. And now when I've done this, I will show you the template. So I'm just doing it to show you. It's all right me showing you a template, but let's show you reality. So out of your piece of card that you've done, you'll have a thicker lip here. I don't know if you can see that with how the light catches, but there's a thick one, thin one, yeah, one at the end, and there's another one. So let me just do that a little bit more of a, that's better. You do it how you want. You can round them off if you want. You can put pretty patterns in it. But that's what you're going to end up with. Okay. So we've got 2. So you can see now from that piece of card, that is what you're going to end up with. Okay. So that has just come from that. So the one piece, and if I tell you what, if I say do a screenshot of this, you probably ain't going to get it. But I dropped it in water, so it's one of them. But take away them and I can put it on. I'll take a better picture of one of these later. So that's basically your envelope. I'm going to show you how to put that together.
So somebody's just asked what was the last measurement, and Sylvia says I think it was 5 plus 2.
That's the what. Right, okay, so you've got going across, yeah, so you've got 1, 4.1 and 7.2, and then when you turn it, yeah, you've got 0.5 and 5. I will write them down, okay. In fact, I'll tell you what, let me write it on here, because then you can see what's where. Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? In fact, I'll write it on this piece of card for you. So as this piece of card is like this, here will be 1. Let me just, yeah, that's right here. No, that's that way. Yeah, so this one down. See, I'm losing the plot now, you guys. That'll be 1. Then across 4.1. Then across to 7.2. Okay, and then when we turn it like that, that will be 0.5 down, and then where the number 5 is will be that way. So that way is 1, 4.1, 7.2. Turn it 0.5 and 5. Okay, hopefully you've got that. I will show it on there again and go over it, but let's just get the booklet done. So we've got two envelopes there. Hopefully you've got that. Everybody clear with that? Because I've lost the plot with it. Oh, I need the pub, and it's not even Friday yet.
I'm hopeless with it.
Oh bless. Right, so let's get the inner bit done of my booklet. So we'll put the envelopes over there. Okay, so very thin piece of printer paper, and we're going to fold it in half. Now don't worry if you don't get it precise. I never do. Fold it again. So it's half. Yeah, so we've gone half, and we're going half again, same direction. Right, nothing fancy about it. I ain't got no straight edges. Everybody with me? Yeah. Once we get this out of the way, we're on the roll then. Half, half, and then I'm going to halve it. So okay, we've got that. I'm then going to go top to bottom. Anybody don't understand any of that? Are we there? Are we there yet? So we've now got half booklet like so, and I'm going to open it up again just so it shows you again, just to go over it, because this is it. So we've got an A4 piece of paper. We're going to fold it in half. We're going to fold it again, all in the same direction, and then we're going to fold it in half. Yeah, how are we doing? Everybody understanding that?
Yeah, I've got some ticks going up.
Perfect. So again, I'm going to put my envelopes over there. Booklet, scraps. Now remember how I said about I sewed the one? So I've now got a booklet, and I've got some scrap pieces of paper, and I've got bits of card, which is fabulous. So on this one I sewed this, and that's exactly what that is there, and it's not been cut or anything, so there's no booklet there. So I sewed that down in the middle of a piece of paper, a piece of card, yeah, just like this. So all I'll do there is I'd probably put this in half. So we'll use the nice light side of that. Yeah, I'm going to score it with the bone folder, and then I'm going to open it, and we've got that lovely dark purple. Pop that there, and look at that. Now all we've got to do then is get everything done. Now it's up to you whether you want the booklet to be the same size as this, or if you want to have that nice edging. What I suggest you do, and the sewn one I'll do to the size of the paper, and this one I'm going to do differently. So I'm going to show you now with this. So let me get the chopper, give him the chop, and I'm going to put it like this just so you can probably see a little bit better. So all I'm going to do now is, where we've got that opening, I'm going to literally put it down, and I've got where you fold, that's going to be at the top. So where that is the most sturdiest bit, and I'm just going to be able to, I only just want to take the edge off. So make sure you got good blades in, a couple of times up and down. Throw that over in yonder, turn it over, pop it down, same again. Now, I've took off quite a bit, to be fair. You can take a lot less off. But now you've got a booklet that actually, all those pages are nice. You've just got to start to put it together. Now, you can glue it. Let's put that out your way so you can see what you're doing. So you can glue each bit, put it in glue, or I'm going to be really cheeky and really quick, and I'll end up stapling it. Now, before I do that, I'm thinking I'm going to do that because I like that overspill. But then I just need to literally think about where I want to chop that. So I want that off there. So before I physically put this together, I'm going to just give myself a little bit of a heads up and a little bit of an easier. And I'm thinking, let's have a look, about there. Yeah, with a little bit of, so I'll keep them, I can utilise them. So basically we now have a book. So when you open it up, you've got that amount there, and if it's too much for you, you can round the corners off, you can do whatever. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put that over that way, and I'm going to staple it without it moving. Now, do I prefer that on the inner or the outer? I actually like the darker purple, if I'm honest. It's just a bit iffy on there, but that's okay, we can deal with that. Right, so I'm going to do that now. Obviously,
Hiya, Bev.
Hi Bev, hi Peggy. All I'm going to do now is cheat, because I'm going for quickness, as you do. Naughty that I am, I know. But I am just going to staple this down really, really quick. I'm going sort of, I can't even see what I'm doing. But it's even level. But it's okay. Now if you glue it, voila, one book. So we have a little book that's a bit squiffy. Love it. I love it when it goes like this. It's brilliant. I'm going to have to, so now I'm going to have to literally chop that. We can't have it going a bit crazy like that. So you're coming with me, folks. We're coming on an adventure. Let's get the cutting mat. Because I don't mind things being squiggly, and I don't mind not looking at what I'm doing, but it's got to be like half decent, especially if I'm going to give this out as a gift. Let's have a look. Let's see if I might be able to salvage that. Okie dokie. So you're learning with me. We're playing together. Let me get a quick ruler there. And all I'm going to do now is just a couple. That'll do for me. And then a little bit there. Yay. So never think to yourself, throw it away. Adapt it. That's all I do.
Hiya, Louise.
Hi, Louise. Right, so I'm liking that. Now, if you've got some of them fancy punches, you can punch hearts in it. You could do whatever. In fact, I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to really cheat on this now, and I'm just going to bring it together. Because I am nice. I don't want to give somebody a squiggly book. And then I am going to round. So this is where you do whatever you want to do. So I'm just going to round the edges. Maybe that one. Yeah. So round edges. There you go. Now this little box you can do. You've got Halloween coming up. You've got that new amazing set that Tracy's like shown us. Oh my gosh, witches. Can you just imagine giving these out for trick or treat instead of loads of chocolates, which they come for? Little gift books, or doing something with the grandkids. I mean, how good would that be? Little books, we're learning for them to write and do their names and stuff like that. I think that would be absolutely amazing. Right, so let's have a look. Scrap pieces of paper. Got scrap pieces of paper coming out my ears here. Let's see what we got. Have I got anything? Oh yeah, what we got here? Let's utilise. I'll tell you what, we're going to utilise that. I'm going to chop that down. Let's have a look. Fabulous. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, let's chop a bit off. So you've just go off the measurements that you've got, basically. Don't be shy to sort of adapt. See, there you go, sorted. So all we've got to do now is decorate. So I've got a choice of, let me know what we're talking, bunny rabbits, crows. Should we go a bit Halloween-y? What do you reckon?
Hello, John David.
Hi, John. Should we do a bit of a Halloweeny, crowy? Right, what have I got? I've got a tree branch, and we've got the crow set, which I love. Let's do some Halloween colours. So let's get some stuff. Let's stamp away. Let's get something in place. Let's have a look. There you go. So I'm going to stamp. Oh yeah, let's do that. What we're going to use? Pine cone, Versifying Clay. Let's have a play. Yeah, we're doing crows, Trudy. We're going to go Halloween-y. I've decided. Let me just get a bit of scrap paper. Oh, I've made a right mess there. I'm in a messy mood today, folks. Nothing new there, then, is there really? Let's be nice. Let's wipe and behave ourselves. There we go. Okay, so.
Hi, Kathy from Missouri.
Oh, hello. Goodness me, thank you for joining. Hope you're well. Okay, so let's have a look. Nice. Now, don't worry if you haven't got like a really clear print and that, because you're going to manipulate the back image. Makes no difference. Right, so let's wipe that down my leg. I'm such a clean craft person, aren't I? Shocking. I'm shocking myself here. So we're going to have our little crows. Let's have him looking over there to find out what's going on. So this is from the crow set, and it's the 540, Lavinia 540. Let me find something smaller to pop him on with. And I think he's going to go absolutely lovely, just having a little look. He's going to be on a lower branch, so I'm going to do him in black. I'm going to use a nocturne. And I'm going to do quite a moody background on this one. Why ever not, hey? We'll get some, I'm going to use elements as well. And then if he doesn't stamp nice, we shall manipulate him a little bit more. So let's pop him there. Now, it was a bit of a messy stamp, so hopefully we ain't got, oh, fabulous. So I'm going to take, when you stamp and you've got that bit of background, don't worry, we'll get rid of that. So you can either use a gel pen, you can use paint. I'm going to quickly do a Mondelez, and I'm just going to, oh hello, break my pencil. Oh crumbs. I've got fairies and goblins on the going here tonight. I was talking about witchy stamps, that is, you know. Honestly. Is everybody excited then for this, whatever Tracy's popping out, I mean flipping out. I nearly wet myself when I saw them 3 witches standing there. I thought, wow, how amazing are them. Right, so there's your background. Let's pop him over there out of the way. I'll end up start talking and I'll go off on a tangent and we won't be doing anything. It ain't no good for nobody then, is it? Right, let's get an orange. So as I said, I'm going to use paprika, russet orange, Sahara, maybe a bit of Sundance. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Let's play. Let's get something on there. Let's have a dabble. I'm going to start with the lightest colour, so I am actually going to start. I have no idea what this is going to end up looking like. So don't go off on a tangent with me and think, oh crumbs, what's that lace? It's one of them. You do it whatever, however. Let's just create something that looks a bit spooky and a bit sort of Halloween-y. Why ever not? So, that was paprika. I'm going to do a bit of russet orange now. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, nice. Oh, we've definitely got to have a bit of water splashes on this now. Oh, yes. Righty-ho. So, like I say, I'm going to have a bit of everything on the go. Any questions, ask Mom, and I'll answer as we go. I'm doing quite heavy splashes of water on this. I'm going to find something that resembles tissue. And I'm going to put some more on because I want a bit of a weird depth to this. So I like a lot of movement when I do water. I like to have a lot of movement. Yeah, that's nice. Let me just show you. So we've popped that on. So it really has got that sort of mystic sort of look to it now. Hopefully you can see that a little bit better there. Now you can leave it like that, or you can shadow it out and just put a little bit. Let me just let's put a little bit of what we're going to use. Let me get truffle. Am I getting truffle? No, I'm going to get henna. I don't know where my truffle's gone. We'll do henna. And all I want to do here is literally just have just that light sort of brush. Now if you're uncomfortable brushing on, you can do it sort of at the side, but I just want to add just that little bit of darkness to it, because if it's Halloweeny and it's sort of a bit spooky looking, I just want that little bit of depth in. You see, now I've got the urge to sort of put other things on it. Dear me, I could go off on the right tangent with this, but I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to go off on too mad a tangent. I do want to just put a little bit. I'm going to just put a bit of Sahara in, just on the background. Yeah, just to see where those water splodges are. I just want to put a little another colour on it. Bless you. Thank you. Let me do a crazy mess. I want some splodges on. Okay, so I'm just going to I'm going to use a bit of white for now. So acrylic paint, whatever you've got. So you can do your Posca pen, you can do chalk paints, normal acrylic paint, titanium. I want that quite heavy just to give them splashes about. So let's just dry that off. Now the edges are quite raw on this, so I want to leave that on there. Now I think that will look, they're like a bit of gold or something would go nice on there. But just as I'm mindful of time, and we haven't put the envelope together yet, so I just want to put everything together for you guys so you can see, because these are just, you can just spend so much time just playing around with these. So we can pop that on there. I might just put a little bit of something. Do you know something? Shan't I?
Hiya, Rose.
Hi, Rose. Thanks for joining us. Right, so I'm going to get my trusty quickness of gun. So, okay. Amazon special, as I said. This is just for quickness for me. For those of you that suffer problems with your hands, whether it's like arthritis or anything like that, it is brilliant. I must say, I'm going to pick this side actually. I like the craziness of this one. So try and line it up as best as you can. And if you don't worry about it, because you can stick other pieces of paper on if you want. It makes no difference. There's no real format. It hasn't got to be perfect. So for me, shall we put a little something on it? Let's have a look. Somewhere under all of these piles of messes over in the corner, I have hope, happiness, faith. So I've got the blessing stamps and I've got the heartfelt, with love, just for you, birthday wishes. So I'm thinking, how about a little bit of embossing? So I'm going to put some, do you know something? I'm going to do stickles around this, and I'm going to put a little bit, I'm going to put hope here. Yeah, what do you think? You with me on it? And I'm going to do it in the lighter purple. So let's, I'm going to do this nice and quick. Let me get a little stamp. Let's play a little bit of embossing. Let's get your Versamark. So I'm just using the Versamark, really nice and quick. And I am just going to pop hope, just there.
Ruth says, where did you get the glue dispenser from?
That's an Amazon, bless it, Amazon. And if you just look under tape dispenser, it comes up from there. I think the last time I looked, I think it was about £10-15 or something like that. It is brilliant if you have problems with your hands, you know. There is no link, so I'm not trying to big it up or anything like that, but it is brilliant, if I'm honest. Right, I've got the wow powder, and I've got the bright white. So let me just pop a little bit of this magic stuff on. This is where I usually end up going all diddly-do, darn it, because it's a bit wrong for me, but hey, that looks all right, to be fair. Yeah, I won't blow too much of it off, otherwise I'll have nothing on there. There we go, that'll do. Right then. Now, normally you have one of them fancy duster things, but I've got a bit of talcum powder in one of my grandkids' socks. And this is a trick, so I ain't joking either. So, talcum powder in an old sock to de-static it. It works just as good as one of them fancy pads, because I never had the money to buy one of them fancy pads. but I googled it and that was just as good. And I do use it if I'm doing a lot of embossing. So excuse me while I put the elevator music on now, or Tony Hart music, as somebody said to me. I thought that was absolutely brilliant. You know, the Tony Hart bit when he's doing something. I thought honestly it made me laugh. I loved it.
Jane.
Hi Jane, welcome to the madhouse. We're all playing. Hi Elaine. Oh, there we go. Hope's here. Fabulous. There we go. Absolutely brilliant. So there we are, nice and easy. Now all I'm going to do now, normally you'd be really fancy and you'd cut it all properly and do all that. Well, I suppose I better had really, because we want to put Hope up there, but I also want to pop. Let me just cut it on me. I'm going to do it out of shot, folks. Bear with me for 2. 1, 2, I'm back. There we go. Chopped as you do. I'm going to round the corners off just so it looks a little bit more prettier. Do I want to actually, no, go on, I'll leave it like that because I just want to put a few splatters on it. I want to try and keep it in keeping with the card that we've just done, well, the front part. So that was also, I don't know whether it was a Temu or blooming Amazon. It was always a cheap and cheerful. So we got Hope. And what I want to do now is pop down. Now because we've got that bit of orange going on, I just want to bring that bit of orange into it, and I'm going to just do the paprika again with the elements, and I'm just going to literally just dash it around the edge here and there. Don't worry about if you get it all over. Honestly, we ain't precious. There is no like, oh, it's got to look perfect. It ain't, trust me. Let's pop a little bit of water on just to give it that same sort of in-depth look. Let's dot it off with a bit of paper. That's it. Let me get some water splotches. Hold on, look at that. Bum bum bum. Now look at that. See, voila. Nice and easy. I don't do complicated if I can help it. Even in some of the cards I do, you look at it and you think it's very complicated. I break it down to sections if I can. So that's where if I can help you, I will. So.
No need to be sorry, Ruth, because you mentioned the sticky glue dispenser.
Oh gosh, no, don't be that. I'd rather you ask.
Yeah.
What are you sorry for? Bless you. What are you sorry for? Is there any? Have I missed something?
No, I think she thought she
What?
might have got into trouble for asking where you got it from.
No, don't be daft. That right. So, if you ask me a question, I'll be honest and I'll tell you straight. I only use Lavinia Stamps in any products that Lavinia sell. However, there are certain little things which aren't. My tape dispenser is one of them. My water spray thing is another. I think that's it really. I think the rest of the things are Lavinia. I want to put that there, by the way, while we're talking. And I've lost my sticky. Oh, I found them. Found them. Yeah. So I've got my sticky pads. I'm gonna chop one of these in half. I've lost my scissors. I've lost everything now. Can we blame somebody? I'm gonna blame Diane. Might as well. Are they under here? No. Houdini's got my scissors. You got scissors? We'll have to use a whole one if I can't find my scissors. Come on, fairies. Give me my scissors back. You ask them nice. Here, I found them. It's all right. Okay. Don't send out the police. We've got them. There we go. Rightio. Honestly, we nearly had the fairy police on the go then. They always take things when you don't want them to. But so no, however, if you ask me, I'll always be honest with you guys. You know, so bless you. Bless your cottons. So that's that. Right, so I'm going to put Hope up here. And I'm going to offset it so it just draws your eye, as you do. So let's put that there. And if ever you're unsure and you want to ask me a question, personal message me, I don't mind. Message me, whatever. But yeah, no questions are off limits. So that's that, which I think that's really very, very pretty. I do like that. Okay, so thinking of toying, let's crack on with the envelope. Because I'm going to get one envelope done by the looks on it. Okay, envelope. Now then, the larger flap of the two is your flap at the top. Let me just show you instead of me trying to explain it. Let me just grab one. Will it be that one? Right, so that's the larger flap at the top. Do you understand me now? Yeah, so that's the top. So if you want it over and you want that to be the back of the card, that's the back of your card. So we're going to flip it over, and I'm going to really quickly do something that complements this. So let's get some brushes, let's get some plenty of colours, let's play. I'm bringing down the paprika really quickly now, so I'm doing the whole lot. And as you can tell, I am not being precious about where this colour's going, because it's one of these crazy designs that you just let your imagination go with. So even if you don't like it and you think I've put too much on, splash it with water. So never think to yourself, oh, I've just ruined something. You've probably created something you'll never create again, and you'll think, wow, how amazing was that? I do it all the time. So there you go, that bit there. And let me get a different one here. Let's whack a bit of Sundance in the middle. And if you do get too dark, it's okay. We've got pan pastels. That hides everything. I love my pan pastels. It's like my go-to of everything.
Agnes was saying no distress this time.
No, I'm doing elements, because people have been asking about elements. So I thought, you know something, I'll show you something with elements today. I can add a little bit because they do mix and match really well. Now just look how that movement of colour. Wow, love it. See, the elements and the distress, both I love. I absolutely love both of them. Let me just move. I'm getting water everywhere now. It's the excitement. So how heavy I put that colour on is to know how much it's moving. So don't think, oh gosh, what have I done? Let's give it a little bit of time to do its magic. That's it. Look at that now. Okay. Now that's totally changed that card. Now you've got the lighter bits on there. So let me just show you what it's going to look like as an envelope. So we're going to put that under. Obviously I'm going to dry it off. That's going to go through there, and then that's going to go through that. And then there's your top bit, and there's your front and back. Now I do want to put colour there, and I like the way that's gone. So for me, I'm actually going to put some more of this yellow here, and I'm going to use Sahara. So I'm just going to end that off here with that Sahara, just to have that bit of darkness to it.
Agnes thinks you talk too quick.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's because you're on a roll.
When I get in, I don't normally talk, and I go off on a tangent. So I'll try and slow myself down. In fact, I'll try and I'll try.
I like it.
I'm very chaotic. I would say it's like ADHD. But I haven't been diagnosed. But if I was diagnosed, I'd probably be off the Richter scale, because I do have a lot of traits, and I deal with a lot of people that do have ADHD, and I am very, very, very much with them. So bless you. If you do have that diagnosis, I know where you're at. Bless your cotton socks. So I will try and talk slower, but this is my personality of craziness. So we've quickly got that. Let me just quickly tidy this mess up, because I don't want to transfer everything everywhere, and I'll try and be mindful for our Agnes to talk a little bit slower. Has anybody got any questions or anything, just while I'm trying to slow myself down in mind, body and spirit? No? I like it when everyone's quiet. It's fabulous.
They're all enjoying it, Lisa.
While I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm just going to get some stickles. Now, this is lavender. How beautiful is that? OMG. I've not used this. So I was at the extravaganza last time, and I went OTT and brought the shop. Now, I've just blobbed that on, but I don't want it like that. I want to utilise my fingernail. I just want to move this around. Look at that. Oh, yes. So, I mean, you can just, just draw your lines of colour down. But for me, I'm thinking, I just want that craziness here and there. So, that is a beautiful colour. I'm loving that. Complements the purple card so well. So, where I've just splodged it, all I'm doing is just allowing that to dry, because we're letting that dry. There we go. look at that.
Rose says, have you ever done like money gift wallets for Christmas?
Well, you can turn these into them, to be honest. In fact,
We have done some.
well, I have actually done some in the fact of, I'll just quickly show you this. So this was one of the backgrounds I've done on Sunday, and I've turned it into a little wallet, which you could put, you know, little notes in and stuff like that. But I'll show you that in a bit. But yeah, gift wallets are so easy to do. They really are. So I'm going to let that dry. I'm quite liking the look of that now. So,
Ali, I agree with you. Lavinia's story is amazing.
oh, honestly, I just wanted to just purchase the whole thing. Mum run off and left me. She thought I was mad as a hatter.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get our tree back out. So as we're doing it now, that is going to be, if we're turning it over now, do you want that as the front or the back? I'm going to do that as the front. So let's do something where maybe we'll do the tree. So that's going to tuck in. So we'll have the tree coming across, and maybe we'll have some wilderness. Yes, come on then, because let's get it done, because I don't you we'll be here forever else. I'm sure we've all got homes to go to. What do you reckon? Right then, let's play. So always make sure it's stuck on well. Give it a check. Have a bit of scrap paper if you want. Talking of which, where have I put mine? There we go. Right then, so I'm going to stamp in pine cone. The reason why I'm stamping in pine cone is my nocturne isn't juicy enough, and my this one is. So I've picked this one today. So I know that that's going to tuck under, so it makes no difference with that, but I want to bring that like that. So we've got that coming across like so. Now if you want, and you think to yourself, I want it darker, get your zig pens. I've just picked this one up, which is dark brown 62, and colour it in if you want. And if you want to add a little bit more, and you want to add a little bit more depth to it, you can extend it if you want, or you can just take it very slightly, just to give it that sort of little bit of a witchy, come spooky, come something or another, you know. And because these have got such lovely fine points on, you can really, you know, have those little tiny, you know, those little tiny little branches that come out. I think it's absolutely fabulous. So it's only slightly extended. Let me just do something with that, because that just looks a bit iffy. Fabulous. Oh my god, we'll take it there, we'll take that there, and a bit over. Yes, fab. So that's that bit. Now we're going to pop on, where's my birdies gone? Our little crows, bless them. We'll utilise, we'll have one looking down. I love these. They're such characters. Now then, I'm also going to pop him on in the brown. If you're unsure, stamp him, stamp off. Covered lovely. So I want him, I'm going to have this cheeky little man about there. Now don't forget, he's got 2 feet, and you want to do it so they're both on there. Okay, so if you look there and you think to yourself there's a little bit missing, just bring it down slightly. You can bring his claws over. All these little bits, it all adds up. If you want to put him an eye on, put him an eye on. Everybody's got their own little different ways. So he's very lonely there. So I want to put a little bit of something here. So let's get my trusties out. So I'm going to get out the flora range and the grasses, no doubt. Now I'll tell you what we'll do the spring leaves. That's the 2 of them. So these are in a set. So you've got one with the leaves on and one without. This is, I love to manipulate this, but on this one, I am actually going to use, there we go. And I'm keeping it all in the same context and the same inks, so I'm going to utilise this again. And
Nicole thinks the brown's a good colour to stamp.
It is, definitely.
I like Halloween, speaking.
Oh, I love Halloween. Favourite time of year. Yeah. Better than Christmas.
Yeah.
Totally and utterly. So we've got this little bit of carnage here. So you can do 1st and 2nd generations if you want. If you want to add a little bit of something here. Now it might look a bit bare, but it won't be in a minute, trust me. So we've got a little bit going on here. Let's just put little randoms here and there. And all this is going to be tucked away, so if you mess up, don't worry about it. Honestly, it makes no difference. So we've got a nice little bit going on there. Let's move that out the way. And do you know something? I'm going to leave it.
While she's colouring it,
Yeah.
I must say, those of you who did the waterfalls from Tuesday, they were absolutely amazing. That I've seen on Facebook.
Mum's loving your
Really
waterfalls.
good.
So I've
They
got,
were really good what you did.
there you go. Mum says you're absolutely amazing with your waterfalls. Better than me. Fabulous. Right, so I've got a yellow Posca. Good shake. Shake, rattle and roll. Now, we can just bring a bit of colour into this. And if you want to add a dark orange, you can add a little bit of dark orange on if you want. Now, I quite like the balance that that yellow is bringing out with the colours that are there. So you can just do a bit here and there if you want. Or you can really go for it. Get yourself your largest brush that you've got. And give it some damn good splat. I mean, look at that. Oh, yes. You know, the excitement I get from doing this is just like, woo! There's certain things in life that you do when you craft and it's like, wow, I love doing that. Well, that's one of them. For me, anyway. But those are the colours that I'd put that would complement this. But for me, there's your envelope. So I'm not going to over egg it. We're not going to pizza it. As our Joe says, we're not going to do a pizza splat. So I'm just going to dry off that Posca now. We're doing well for time, folks. Look at this. We've got a book with sparkles. I mean, you can also put like yellow glitters, yellow stickles, gold stickles. Wow. World is your oyster when it comes to this.
Jackie loves the colours, I do as well.
I like the colours, so that is, see, this is the thing, when you get used to doing your oxides or your distressed inks, and then you go back onto using something you haven't used for a long time, it's like, oh, you miss, and it's nice to alternate, so I'm glad I'm using the elements now. So, as I say, everything that you see is Lavinia. Okay.
He thinks you're a bit like Joe. She also likes the Posca splashes.
Yes, I love Posca splashes. Thank you.
How long you been crafting?
Well, if I'm honest with you, I've been crafting, unfortunately, since I could put my fingers into paint. Yeah. So I suppose realistically, all my life, I love it. It's the most craziest way of expressing yourself ever. You know, so I've done workshops. I've worked with people with disabilities. I've also done tattooing. So I've always had an arty bit about me, you know. So thank you for asking. Like I say, I'm very honest and open. I believe we're all here. Sharing's caring. So, you know, I'm not precious about designs. I'm not precious about you utilising anything that I show you. You know, this is where we all learn, because I learn off you in the group. So please feel free. If you learn off me, I'm very humbled by it. Thank you. Right, so let's put it together. So I've put on a bit of bippity boppity. This is the old one. I love the nozzle on this. I have got the new one. I just keep topping up my old one, if I'm honest with you. Right then, so glue's on. Here's the fun bit. So I want to tuck that down, but I also want to, just so you can see, push all this together while we've still got wet glue, so we can manipulate the edges. Yeah, you with me?
Julia says you're a very talented lady.
Oh, bless you. That's very kind of you. I'm just playing with you guys, you know, so this is what it's all about. Now, as you can see, I've got one side with trees and one side with birdie. So now, what we put in there, we're going to have to, hold on, let's get somebody to the rescue. Who are we having? Hum. Come on, Hum. It's got to be one of them, isn't it? We'll have Hum coming to save the day. Right, I'm going to do it again in pine cone. It's going to be a quick thing now. We're good on time. Goodness me, I can sit down and take a breath in a minute. Geith will be happy about that. She'll understand me then. Okay.
Oh, Geith says a castle.
Oh, a castle. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to put what's it? But if I've got a spare bit, I'll have a dabble with the castle. So, see, now you got me thinking. Let me see if I can find my castle. Hold on. Just get the folder, Aggie, what you like. Oh, found it. You've been luck, Aggie, I found the castle. Just for Aggie, this is. She calls dibs, I'll have her then. Right, yeah, put that there.
Yeah, fabulous colour palette.
There you go. I've just dumped it on the floor just for Aggie. Right, take a breath.
Flying crow.
Flying crow. We've got poor old Hum out the way. We've now got Geith wanted a castle. Geith's going to get a castle. Let's pop you over there, old Hum. Right then, so let's have a we'll have a double bash on that then. Okay. Now I'm not just going to do one stamp. I might do several. So it might be first and second generations. Plenty of ink on. Let me move the splodgy mess.
Geith said she's honoured.
You are indeed. I don't normally change, but you know, you made me think. I like it when somebody makes me think. Thank you. So, okay, here we go. This is for Aggie. Don't say I don't interact with you guys. It's all right. Watch this now. Let's play. If it goes wrong, we blame Aggie. Okay, just remember that, folks. Okay, so I'm going to put some white in that to bring it. Let me just bring another here, and then, oh, that's better. See, this is what we do. We play around until you get what you want. There we are. Yes. Now then. Oh, aye, aye, we got sticky. That's it. Right, let's pop that up here. Yeah. Okay. Right then. Oh, look, we nearly had a splodge. Fabulous. Okay, then I would have blamed Aggie. Right, let me just brown. There we go. Okay. So Aggie wanted castle. So let's just, we've got sort of a castle going on here. I'm just going to put a few blobs in. I'm going to get a bit of water. This is where you change what you're doing, and I'm going to don't know what I'm going to end up with now, peeps. So this is a proper off the cuff. So I am going to just bring this down. I like it when you challenge me like this, because then it sort of makes me think. So thank you, Aggie. I appreciate it.
Castle.
Well, it will be when I've finished with it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to bring that up. Okay, now then, let's just get a bit of, right, now then, I am going to use the magical 2/0. Oh, honestly, it's just such an amazing little brush, this is. I'm just going to have a bit of white, and I'm just going to literally, now then, let me just tap that off. Yes. So I'm just going to put something where the windows would be, or where I think they're going to be, because I can't see them. Because unfortunately, it's that spooky that it's like been took over. I've got a bit of something there, a bit of something there. So I'm quite happy with that, but I'm now going to, let me just get rid of that. So sometimes just for the smallest little bits here and there, you just want to add the little bits. So I am now going to put on a little bit of the white splatters to take your eye away from, you know if you do mess up, or you think to yourself, I'm not too keen on that. There you go. You don't know what it is now, which is brilliant. And then I'm now going to add a bit of yellow on, just to mix in with the rest of the background. And this is where we play the Tony Hart music. Because now I think, yeah, I get that, and I like that. Wrong, might help if I put that there and that there. So let's put that there. Let me put that on the glue. Aggie, you were right. I like it. Fair play to you, Aggie. 10 out of 10 for that. I expect to see something of a similar, well, better. I expect you to put more time into yours, because then as you look past the castle, you've got the poor old crow sitting in the middle of nowhere. Now, if I was doing this for somebody, I'd want to just put a little bit of colour here, just to sort of bring it together, you know. And I'd obviously take more time. I'm just mindful of time with you guys, so let me just put that out of the way. So I'm liking that now. Well done, Nikki. I like it. I'm proud of you.
Oh, she said thanks.
You're very welcome. You can come here next time and show me what to do. I really do like that. So we've got that side there with our lovely crow looking down. He's looking down in disgust to say, Lisa, what have you done? And then we look here and we think, yes, I really do. That's got an absolutely cracking background to it now. So fair play. I love it. Absolutely. And then we've put that bit, so that's dried off now. So we've got that lovely bit of shimmer, sparkle. I don't know if is the camera showing that. You know, so there you go. A booklet. And it all fits in. Now I say that in good jest. Because, yes, it does. Fabulous. It's all right. It's just me. There you go. He's in. Okay, so.
That's beautiful.
Now, book-wise, that's just the one piece of paper. And like I say, I've really rushed that and just clattered it about. Really liking that. But if you take your time, unlike Lisa, when she's chatting too fast for you lot, you can come up with some lovely little book. Now, there is, like I say, this is 2 sheets of A4. And that gives you some really good, you know, the grandkids can write little stories to you. You could do it into each other. They can learn to do their words, spelling together. They're such quick and easy little books to do. Now, while we've got just a few minutes left, I will show you what I've done with some of the background. So, the one background I turned into a card. I will show you Sunday if I get a chance how I've done it. The other background I didn't like, and I turned it into a book. And that's quite. It's got the silver shimmers in it, and it's quite icy, you know, wintry sort of thing. So that was what I've done off that. So I'll show you how to do them. And then the other one, you know, the one that we had with the textured paste on. So I folded it, and obviously Bumble and Hum got everywhere, bless them. And then I thought, you know, so I'm going to turn these in. So I've done those little tags the other day, which I was inspired by Sarah. And you can put tags in, you can, but then I just put that and done that for them.
True, Sarah.
Oh, thank you, Trudy. That's very kind of you. So that was just a scrap piece of card. Again, things that we just do. It's just taking things outside the box. You know, you haven't always got to make a card. And especially if you like doing your scrapbooking and your journals and stuff like that. You know, these would be brilliant for you to sew in. Talking of sewing in, I don't know where on earth I've put the, I've lost it. Oh, here it is. So with this one, obviously this is still the card. And I would just very quickly, while I've got 2 minutes to go, all I would do with this would be, I'd probably put it like so. Yeah, like that. All the way down, back up. Take that, throw it on the floor. I'll tidy it up later, I promise. And I'll put that there. Again, back up, done. Taking that off. Close my book.
See you on the rewatch.
Oh, rewind. She's doing a bit of Craig David.
She's going to do a rewatch.
Oh, fabulous. So, for the one that we're done with the sewing, which I did so to show you. There you go. So we've now got a book that is the same size as what you've just cut. And then you could cut these down. You could put little tags in it. You know, you could add sewing, put messages in. Again, you put yourself a nice little bit of something on the front. I mean, look at the yellow. Would go lovely with that. All right. So, again, world's your oyster. Craft as you want to. So, you know, I'm going to say thank you so much. Agaith, you've done an amazing card tonight. I'm so proud of you. I love your idea. So thank you. Thursday.
No,
Tuesday we're doing.
Tuesday, my days.
Oh, mother. Tuesday, I might do, it's either going to be, you know, one of the cards that you really like the bee or one of the bottle ones with the waves in or something like that. Or I have got, I'll tell you what, tune in Sunday and I'll show you some cards to choose from. Yeah. I'm also thinking about doing a bit of a giveaway from some of the stuff I make as a thank you to you guys. So tune in Sunday for more information, or watch the rerun into it. But thank you ever so much for tonight. Let's move them out of the way. We've made some fabulous books. Ageeth's done amazing. Thank you, Ageeth. I love your idea. And I hope you've enjoyed joining me tonight. And if you're watching the rerun, I hope you've enjoyed it. And I'll see you Sunday if you're about. Take care. Thank you ever so much. So bye from Mum.
Yeah, good night everybody.
Good night everybody from Mum. And I'll see you all. Well, I'll see you Sunday. Yeah. Mum will probably be good. Off to you all. Thank you so much for supporting me.
Thank you.
And I'll see you Sunday. Bye. Bye.